Hi guys, let's jump right into the video. I'm going to be using Wella Toner T18 and T14, my Quick Blue bleaching powder, my 40 volume developer from Sally's, and I'm going to be using 3 bundles of 24-inch raw straight. That is from my hairline, GossaHair.com. I'm going to just be showing you the bundle, showing you the frontal, and then we could get right into it. Mickey. I'm going to be sectioning out the front bang, which is going to be where I have my blonde patches, because this part I'm going to be double processing it because I want it to be way lighter than the rest of the hair. So I'm going to bleach those parts first and then wait a while, and then I'm going to bleach those parts again. So if you do not plan on having a blonde patch in the front, you can skip this step, but if you do plan on having one, then go ahead, section out and do this. You want to make sure you're saturating it completely. Do not skimp on the bleach when you are putting it on the hair. Put a whole bunch of that product on there. And once you get to the top of it, you want to do light strokes on it so it's not a very harsh line of the bleach. You want to do it lightly as you get to the top and kind of like stroke it in. Once that's nicely saturated front and back, go ahead and put your tinfoil, saran wrap, whatever you use on it. I did it a couple steps after, but do that from the beginning to really get it to start processing way quicker. Once that part is done, push that to the side, and then you're going to grab the first bundle. If you want to do like how I did, I am taking parts of the bundle that I'm going to be bleaching and then leaving other parts the regular color. I will be putting toner on it just to lighten it up, but since when you look at me, I still like to have that brunette look, even though I like to do the blondes, and this is going to ensure you keep a darker look so everything doesn't just look too blonde or look very ombre. Cause my new bitch fucking snack. Starving. And she be twerking that ass. Okay. Mickey Meek throwing cash. Right. And shorty know she ain't getting shit. Let's a young nigga by the smash. I love how she go by the bag. Make a nigga really throw his last. Money. Thinking like damn, I should pick it up so I could throw it again in that ass. Can't let my main bitch know that a nigga just went broke. Hit the trap with the coke. Now I gotta serve it for the low. Out here sniffing all the smoke. Might rob a nigga for his pole. Boom. Dick in his bitch throat. I'm a troublemaker, free bro, free tizzy. Mickey, M-E-A-K-Y, M-E-A-K, free tizzy. Baby, what up, bro? I got focus after the fella knees. Focus. How you say you tough, but you gon' tell on me. Okay. Do whatever just to keep a check on me. Bling. Nah, boss, someone tell the referee. Oh, you pussy especially. Right. Pull up and touch your street. Okay. Oh, my God, don't pull up 4 deep. I ain't leaving till somebody sleep. Bang, bang. And my doctor just told me to eat. Ball hard like I play for the Heat. Call my name in the word Mickey Meek. Mickey, took me a minute, but like the Mickey. Ayy. M-E-A-K-Y, M-E-A-K. Free tiz. Mickey. I pour the Henny in double cups so you know a nigga getting smacked. I never stressing on old hoes cause my new hoes where it's at. Bad bitch cooking me dinner, rolling my weed up, I relax. I'm never serving a hungry nigga cause my new bitch a fucking snack. And she be twerking that ass. Mickey Meek throwing cash. And shorty know she ain't getting shit, let's a young nigga by the smash. I love how she go by the bag, make a nigga really throw his last. Thinking like damn, I should pick it up so I could throw it again in that ass. Can't let my main bitch know that a nigga just went broke. Hit the trap with the coke. Now I gotta serve it for the low. Out here sniffing all the smoke. Might rob a nigga for. So now, as you can see, the frontal is not as bright as how I want it. So now we're going to saturate again for the second time with the bleach. And this is to get it to an even brighter blonde. Once that's done, you could fold that right back up. And we're going to move to bleaching the remainder of the frontal. I'm going to be bleaching every other section. So I'm going to take the comb, part it, bleach that one, cover it, and then not do the next piece. And then the next piece, I will bleach it again. And instead of using my aluminum foil or saran wrap, I like to not waste things, and I like to utilize everything. So those clear packages that like your bundle will come in or your frontal will come in, y'all gonna laugh at me, but I like to cut those pieces up and use that to block the bleach for getting onto the next section, the section that I'm not bleaching. You'll see more of what I'm talking about. I'm gonna zoom in on that, so you don't have to do that. You can use whatever it is that you want to use. That this is just something that I like to do so I can use everything and keep my aluminum foil. So once again, I'm just going to be putting the bleach onto one of the pieces, and I'm going to put the clear wrap that I cut off from either a bundle package or the frontal package, and then cover it with it, and then lay the next piece, cover that piece with it, and then bleach the following piece.
Now I gotta serve it for the low. I don't hear sniffing no smoke. Might rob a nigga for his pole. Boom. Dick in his bitch throat. I'm a troublemaker, free bro, free tizzy. Mickey, M-E-A-K-Y, M-E-A-K, free tizzy. Baby, what up, bro? I got focus after the fella knees. Focus. How you say you tough, but you gon' tell on me? Okay. Do whatever just to keep a check on me. Bling. Nah, boss, someone tell the referee. Oh, no pussy especially. Right. Pull up and touch your street. Okay. Only Glock don't pull up 4 deep. I ain't leaving till somebody sleep. Bang, bang. And my doctor just told me to eat. Ball hard like I play for the Heat. Call my name in the word Mickey me. Mickey, took me a minute, but like the Mickey. Ayy. M-E-A-K-Y, M-E-A-K. Free tiz. Mickey. I pour the Henny in double cups so you know a nigga getting smacked. I never stressing on old hoes cause my new hoes where it's at. Bad bitch cooking me dinner, rolling my weed up, I relax. I'm never stepping on hungry nigga cause my new bitch a fucking snack.
I let that sit for about 2 hours, and then I proceeded to rinse the bleach out of the bundles and the frontal. And as you can see, the colors are already coming through. Look at that, just looking pretty as can be. But we are not done. We will now be toning them.
I gotta serve it for the low. I don't hear sniffing no smoke. Might rob a nigga for his pole. Boom. Dick in his bitch throat. I'm a troublemaker, free bro, free tizzy. Run down, you get hit. Put 4 in the bottle, I'm lit. Bad bitch, she be giving me spits. Pass the rock to the bro, no assist. Big security be flicking his wrist. I'm a trap cause I'm biting insist. I do better, I need me a chip. Now the fiends hit me up for a fix. Filipino bitch, she made me good food. But she sucked me up, she need a hood dude. In and out of jail like I can refuel. Shorty bust it open, drop it low like it's illegal. In that pussy ball like it's an eagle. I see that pussy through the panties like it's see-through. These bitches mad because I know they wanna be you. Drop a band, know you smoke big dirty, know how we do. It's nice to eat you, I meant meet you. I put some pussy on some ice like with the ski crew. She suck my balls and make me come like she 2 people. Windows wide open, it's too bad nobody seen you. Ay, I pour the Henny in double cups so you know a nigga getting smacked. I never stressing on old hoes cause my new hoes where it's at. Bad bitch cooking me dinner, rolling my weed up, I relax. I'm never stepping on hungry nigga cause my new
I'm only going to be using one T14 and one T18. The toners have a 1-to-2 ratio. So for 1 bottle of toner, you want to do 2 bottles of developer. So I'm going to be mixing them together, and then I'm going to just be putting them on the separated pieces. I'm going to have each of the bundles laid out flat, sectioned into 3 pieces, and then I will just be putting T14 on one of them and then T18 on another one. So you can follow exactly the way that I did it, or you can even freestyle this part if you want to. I'm using T18 first, and then you can just go ahead and start saturating the hair in it. Do not be skimp with the toner either. You really want it to be wet and saturated as can be, so really get it all in there. And it's going to be a lot of product, so just make sure to use it all. So mix it up, mix it thoroughly. The color will darken as the toner sets, and I kept the toner on collectively for about an hour to an hour and a half. You can keep it on longer, you can keep it on shorter. It's all personal preference.
Tell on me, do whatever just to keep a check on me. Nah, boss, someone tell the referee. Oh, no pussy especially. Pull up and touch your street. Only Glock don't pull up 4 deep. I ain't leaving till somebody sleep. Bang, bang. And my doctor just told me to eat. Ball hard like I play for the Heat. Call my name in the word Mickey. Mickey. Hey. M-E-A-K-Y, M-E-A-K. Free Tiz. Mickey. I pour the Henny in double cups so you know a nigga getting smacked. I never stressing on old hoes cause my new hoes where it's at. Bad bitch cooking me dinner, rolling my weed up, I relax. I'm never stepping on hungry nigga cause my new bitch a fucking snack. And she be twerking that ass. Mickey Meek throwing cash. And shorty know she ain't getting shit unless a young nigga by the smash. I love how she all by the bag, make a nigga really throw his last. Thinking like damn I should pick it up so I can throw it again in that ass. Can't let my main bitch know that a nigga just went broke. Hit the trap with the coke, now I gotta serve it for the low. Out here sniffing all the smoke, might rob a nigga for his pole. Dick in his bitch throat, I'm a troublemaker, free bro, free tizzy. Run down, you get hit, put a 4 in the bottle, I'm lit. Bad bitch, she be giving me spits, pass the rock to the bro, no assist. Big security be flicking his wrist, I'm a champ cause I'm body insists. I do better, I need me a chip, not a fiend to me.
I'm going to be going in with T14. T14 gives you a brighter blonde, a brighter azure blonde. So that's the one that I'm going to be putting on the 2 blonde patches in the front because I like for that to be very blonde. And I'm just going to be putting the remainder on parts of the frontal. I put T14 on the front half of the frontal and on the back half is T18. Once again, this is personal preference. You can do it any way that you would like to do it. Just make sure you are saturating it. And I'm going to be using it for the remaining pieces of the bundles that didn't get T18 on it. I'm going to put the T14 on there and just make sure I'm saturating that completely. And then I keep that on for an hour and a half, and then I will proceed to rinse the hair of the toner and get into the final result.
And she be twerking that ass. Mickey Meek throwing cash. And shorty know she ain't getting shit unless a young nigga by the smash. I love how she all by the bag, make a nigga really throw his last. Thinking like damn I should pick it up so I can throw it again in that ass. Can't let my main bitch know that a nigga just went broke. Hit the trap with the coke, now I gotta serve it for the low. Out here sniffing all the smoke, might rob a nigga for his pole. Dick in his bitch throat, I'm a troublemaker, free bro, free tizzy. Mickey, M-E-A-K-Y, M-E-A-K, free tizzy. Baby, what up, bro? I got focus after the fat little knees. Focus. How you say you tough, but you gon' tell on me? Okay. Do whatever just to keep a check on me. Nah, boss, someone tell the referee. On the pussy especially. Pull up and touch your street. On me Glock, don't pull up 4 deep. I ain't leaving till somebody sleep. Bang, bang. And my doctor just told me to eat. Ball hard like I play for the Heat. Call my name in the word Mickey Meek. Mickey, took me a minute, but like Mickey. Hey. M-E-A-K-Y, M-E-A-K. Free Tiz. Mickey. I pour the Henny in double cups so you know a nigga getting smacked. I never stressing on old hoes cause my new hoes where it's at. Bad bitch cooking me dinner, rolling my weed up, I relax. I'm never stepping on hungry nigga cause my new bitch a fucking snack. And she be twerking that ass. Mickey Meek throwing cash. And shorty know she ain't getting shit unless a young nigga by the smash. I love how she all by the bag, make a nigga really throw his last. Thinking like damn I should pick it up so I can throw it again in that ass. Can't let my main bitch know that a nigga just went broke.
Do not be alarmed when everything is still looking pretty dark. Don't get to thinking that you didn't bleach enough sections or the toner didn't take. Remember, hair looks darker when it's wet. So as it dries, the hair will lighten and you will see just how much of the bleach sections you have. We're going to let this air dry overnight to get the best result. Obviously, you can blow dry it or stick it under a hooded dryer if you want to, but I just like to hang it up and let it air dry. So I put it on my blackhead, pinned up, and we'll come back to it in the morning to see exactly how it looks. As you can see, everything took beautifully. Look at those bright blonde patches, dark roots, the different colors. Look at all that dimension. Everything is just flowing into each other so nicely, and it's giving very much a chocolate swirl. I don't know exactly what to call it, chocolate caramel swirl, but very pretty. So let's get into part 1 of the styling. I like to make sure the hair is damp before I go in and blow dry, just to also make sure that it's laying the exact way that I want it to lay. And look how full that hair is is. Once again, this is 3 bundles of raw straight 24 inches from my hair site. So we're gonna dampen that up and then use your hair oil of choice and then go in with the blow dryer.
Can't let my main bitch know that a nigga just went broke. Hit the trap with the coke, now I gotta serve it for the low. Out here sniffing all the smoke, might rob a nigga force pole. Dick in his bitch throat, I'm a troublemaker, free bro, free tizzy.
That's nicely blow dried straight. When you do curls, you always want to blow dry it straight. It gives a way better curl. Like, the end result looks so much better. It's silkier and it's bouncier, and the curls still last as long rather than straightening the hair out and then putting curls in. So I'm gonna hot comb the hairline back, which I always do. You can of course use spritz, you can use a wax stick. I like to use my soft hairspray, which is Sebastian shape spray. Spray that along the hairline, spray that along the part, and then get into pressing it out.
Just to keep a check on me. Nah, boss, someone tell the referee. On the pussy especially. Pull up and touch your street. Call me Glock, don't pull up 4 deep. I ain't leaving till somebody sleep. Bang, bang. And my doctor just told me to eat. Ball hard like I play for the Heat. Call my name in the word Mickey me.
We're going to go ahead and get started at the layering. I like to do layers in the front that frame the face and then just circle around and keep copying the entire process for the remainder of the head. Of course, you can do this on your head if that is easier for you. You can even go back again once it is applied to your head to really ensure that the layers frame your face rather than the blackhead that you have. But you're just going to go in and layer. Curls look so much better with layering. Please do not curl your hair if you do not have curls going on with it. Trust me, it looks better in the long run.
Cooking me dinner, rolling my weed up, I relax. I'm never serving a hungry nigga cause my new bitch a fucking snack. And she be twerking that ass, Mickey Meek throwing cash. And shorty know she ain't getting shit unless a young nigga by the smash. I love how she all by the bag, make a nigga really throw his last. Thinking like damn, I should pick it up so I could throw it again in that ass. Can't let my main bitch know that a nigga just went broke. Hit the trap with the coke, now I gotta serve it for the low. Out here sniffing all the smoke, might rob a nigga force pole. Dick in his bitch throat, I'm a troublemaker, free bro, free tizzy. Run down, you get hit, put 4 in the bottle, I'm lit. Bad bitch, she be giving me spits. Pass the rock to the bro, no assist. Big security be flicking his wrist. I'm a trap cause nobody insists. I do better, I need me a chip.
We're now all done with part 1 of getting this wig together and part 1 of the styling of this wig. If you like what you saw with this hair, if you like how full it is, once again, this is from www.gossahair.com, my hairline where I sell raw hair, and you could get this exact same look. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for part 2.
Know you smoke big dirty, know how we do. It's nice to eat you, I may meet you. I put some pussy on some ice like with the ski crew. She suck my balls and make me come like she 2 people. Windows wide open, it's too bad nobody seen you. Hey, I put a Henny in double cups so you know.